It's just not right. We're prisoners in our own fucking city. Aren't you tired of it?
You've been activated. Is that a prospective recruit I see there?
Not sure yet. Maybe. What's going on?
Why has this got to happen now? Come on, no need for that. Serious? Like seriously serious? Serious? Like seriously serious?
Are you sure you can still throw straight?
Mapa. Regale, plik, relikt. Punkt technologii. 7, sklepy. Dart. Punkt technologii. ETO. Środkowy plik tekstowy. Misje. Rozgrzebywanie przeszłości. Cele misji. Poszukaj dowodów w Nowym Scotland Yardzie. Dowody, które DedSec znalazł w miejscu zamachu na Toan, przyniosły więcej pytań niż... Mapa. Plik tekstowy. City of West, sklepy. Mecenas. Wydostaje agentów z więzienia szybciej. Mecenas.
Wonder what the story is here.
Did we actually need polar bears anyway? What do they really do? If I put optic on my dog, can I train it to take itself for a walk and do my job on the way home? And is tennis real? But first, it's a question that no one's really addressed. London is going to be safer than ever, Alice. SIRS is installing thousands of additional CCTV cameras. So nice there. Still looking out for us after all these years.
Yeah, it puts a lot of fun into my life now. I get to play this role-play game where I pretend to know my loved ones better than some twat behind the screen in the server headquarters.
Hey, you look like a fighter without a cause. Am I reading you right?
Oh, you're with DedSec. Oh, that's brill. I actually need your help with something.
Do you really think DedSec would be smart enough to recruit someone like me? What you need?
It's Clan Kelly's thugs. They've lost the plot. A couple of them put my brother in hospital because they didn't like the look of him.
That's awful. I'm sorry.
The police didn't even write it down when I gave them the names of the blokes who did it.
Look, forget the police. We'll put those gangsters away ourselves.
Worth a try. Help me and I'll help you back.
Misje. 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 Mapa. City Camden. Ratunek, rozgrzebywanie przeszłości. Ratunek wojownika o wolność. Walka z... Ratunek wojownika o wolność.
To take away from today's ride. I'll come back stronger next time. Our luck's gonna turn.
Auto drive now enabled.
Season. It's our season.
You can't spell riot without right, and by right I mean right wing.
So, who do we turn to for help, support and assistance in desperate times like these? Well, our artificially intelligent friend Bagley's rogue, estranged brother. The one that tells it as it really is, not as it is pretending to be. Exclusive to this show, Bugley. And remember, life's worse with Bugley.
Auto drive now
Bugley.
disabled.
Hello, Andy.
Bugley, tell me the path to true lasting happiness.
Andy, to find true lasting happiness, find a disused quarry, scream into it for half an hour, and then lock yourself in a shed forever.
Thanks, Bugley. You know the answer to everything.
Hey Bugley, how many seashells does she sell by the seashore?
Alice, most of the seashore is now uninhabitable, so I would highly recommend she sees her doctor before engaging in any commercial proximity to the ocean.
Bugley, how can I stop worrying about being disappeared by clan every time I go to the shop or take the bus or sit on a bench or look at a tree or point at a bird or think about snooker or get out of bed?
Andy, do not worry about clan pets.
Why not, Bugley?
Dear God, no. Please.
Oh shit, Albion has completely taken over the station.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatized goon squad, just take your business across the street.
Never thought I'd miss the cops. Just one more way the world is broken.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the Spider-Bot will be further in.
What was that? Shit for brains.
Sierra 4-2, this is Control. An alarm has been activated near you. Survey the area.
Trigger is gone. Following immediate search procedures.
Bloody fuck.
Code 3. Closest units proceed to alarm location.
Bloody hell.
Who the hell tripped that alarm? Better look around.
Yeah, all right. Oi, Bagley, is this our Spider-Bot?
According to the serial number, this matches the piece of Spider-Bot from the Tone bombing site.
Can you tell who the last user was?
Navigate the Spider-Bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
Will do.
Get me some additional support.
Better watch yourself! The sooner you give up, come on, I can help you. Shots fired! I've lost sight of him.
Confirmed.
Znów. Drużyna. Charlie Carpenter. Flynn Murphy. Potwierdź tak.
Your comrade is now taking an Albion-mandated
Mapa. Dart. Rozgrzebywanie.
timeout. You're up.
So it's on me then. All right. What do you need? Can I help you?
You hear something? No sense resisting. I'll take Overwatch.
Shit, shit, shit!
Checking now. Check their last known position.
Bagley, is this our spider bot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of spider-bot from the Tone bombing site.
Can you ID the last user?
Navigate the spider-bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
I'm on it.
Force this suspect to stop. Providing suppressive fire. Reloading! Cover me! Investigating. I'm exposed. Falling back.
Check it out.
All units, proceed to alarm location.
Standard quadrant search. I have this one. Drone, perform a search.
That opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This spider-bot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all.
Błąd. Twoje połączenie z serwerami Ubisoft zostało utracone.
That's Dalton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now. buggery fuck, would you look at all this junk? You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
decided they couldn't be trusted to do their jobs. Suddenly some corporation could clean up our streets better than the same police force who have run who knows how long. When crime fighting is treated like a business, crime will never go away. That was our business, right? So don't tell me how you've had our best interest on our program.
If the police could handle their job, Albion would do everything, but they can't. Code bodies are perfect example. A bunch of lazy, overpaid cops who keep it real. Well, they're not as real anymore, are they?
You're almost there. Make your way through this last vent path.
Dane. Uszkodzony pająkobot. Numer seryjny tego pająkobota jest zarejestrowany w bazie policji. Space zmaksymalizuj widok. X z poprzednia
Got it.
Scanning Spybot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analyzing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatized police force why you've broken into the station.
Fine.
Mapa.
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
A secret location? None of this makes sense. We better go check it out.
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
Mapa. West City of West. Rozgrzebywanie przeszłości.
to all units. Possible hostiles near your location. Received. Moving in hostiles direction.
Where the person I'm ratting on currently is, let's call her for the sake of argument, Alice.
Sorry, Andy, I was busy reporting you to the authorities. Rolling your eyes when passing a Nigel Pass propaganda poster.
Could you not let me report you first, please? Let's have some decorum about this. I'll just take a quick little photo. So
The GPS history of the spider bot we recovered regularly pings these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
It's remote. Good place to fly under the radar.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Now to find the way in.
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside.
Control target has abandoned the vehicle.
My co-host Andrew, who runs an underground satirical anti-government comedy show for running his co-hosting an underground...
My God, everyone's down.
Suspect is not going quietly. Stand by.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect. Over.
I have 3. So I think it converts to about 120,000 Great British pounds.
We'll report back in the next episode about whether or not we've been arrested in return. I mean, I love this system, Alice. I mean, no more awkward, rumbling resentments with your neighbours, your colleagues, or what the heck, in for a penny.
Eyes on the suspect. They're on foot. Over.
Where's that target? Over.
I need backup now!
Received. We are trailing the target. Control, we are unsighted of suspect. Over.
No one here.
Search units, disengage. This search is pointless.
They're giving life. Whoa! You're a funny one.
What did I do?
Don't pretend it is. You're gonna hurt yourself with that. Intrusive tosser. Help, please! Car 999! Control, patch me through to someone in a vehicle.
Have you seen them? So massive, aren't they? Really? I might get one then. Hey.
Mapa. Rozgrzebywanie przeszłości. Zbadaj stację naziemną.
If you are approached by an Albion guard and asked for your assistance, please give it. Albion services are here to keep.
Was it good for you? Wanker.
provide cover. Right, Joe, I'm taking a look.
Engaging target.
Fucking hell! Damn it! Where are they?
Now, where did you go off to? Drone, search!
Come out. We know you're there. Still in the area.
All units, I say again, all units, we have reports of a hostile in your area, over.
Received. Watching the suspect.
Engaging hostile target.
Check their last known position.
Engaging hostile target.
Shit, 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 shit!
Neutralizing hostile target. Engaging target. Control, we're in pursuit. Over. Anyone have visual? Anyone?
Drone, begin search of the area.
That's it. I'm calling off the pursuit.
People of London.
Well, tiddle me bollocks. It's like a wee little cop station here. What's it doing, I wonder?
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
Sure.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved. And they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I? Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
Ah, this is all starting to come together. I knew Albion were grade A cunts, but working with Clan Kelly gives them something to hide.
It seems like 0 Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
They're taking people off the streets. 0 Day or not, we have to do something.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup.
Mapa. ETO. Zgubiono, znaleziono.
Which,
Znów.
ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 Days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec.
This
is kind of personal tea. But finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
Shit. Well, good news it is. Deportees aren't leaving the UK. They just chuck them in the EPC and then they look the other way.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.
It's Alice.
Yes, indeed, it is Alice. Alice, who the bleep is Alice? I am not going to tell you that, but you can just sort of sense it from the timbre of my voice.
Let's spin the wheel and find out where we're getting today's news from. Here, it's coming from here. I must get a new wheel with one place on it. And the headline today, Alice, our borders are safe. We can all sleep easy in our well-bordered beds.
So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases centre around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
So let's find our guy and get out fast. If they work out Angel's DedSec before we find them, the nicest thing they'll do is kill him.
Got Bagley summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet.
Just keep me off their actual system, yeah? Christ knows I don't need any extra attention.
No worries, I'll spook. Well, come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
The European Processing Centre. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squalid conditions and forgetting about them. But hey, it's to protect London, right?
What's going on here?
This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things.
Maybe help out once in a while. Like no.
This is a fucking abomination. Nobody should be treated this way, let alone somebody whose only sin is being unlucky enough to be born in the wrong place.
Yeah, well, people have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up. No one ever properly leaves. And with the Kellys prowling around like fucking hyenas, I am not too optimistic about the people slipping through the cracks.
Well, that checks out. Mary Kelly has her reeking tentacles choking out half the boroughs in the city.
Truth. Now, about your missing guy. The best place to start would be the EPC database. They keep a record of everyone that comes in. And be careful.
Pushing the location of the EPC database on your optic.
Mapa. Lambów.
There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
Stand down now.
Just stay calm.
Let's get this little shit.
Where are you hiding? I'm done! I'll hold back and cover from here.
Stay down! Put the gun down! They were definitely around here. They're shooting at us!
Shit! Where did they go? There's only one way this ends. Right there, run a search. You're not going to escape. Taking cover. Won't stay hidden
That was the last place I saw them. Move into a secure position!
Go on, Bagley. Tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skimp on paperwork. Here is a recording labeled Exit Interview.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with DedSec. You think you were picked up on some random sweep? Not a fucking chance. Nothing to say. Well, this is not going to go well for you then, because I want information. The rest of your cell, where are they? I want names, places, everything you've got.
You think I'm
Mapa.
daft? I spill everything I know and what? You let me go? I'm not talking. I know how this ends.
Oh, I don't think you do. I'm going to
Shit. They knew he was DedSec the whole time. This doesn't look good for Angel.
The clinic keeps government service hours, which means it's closed. We'll have to find Angel the old-fashioned way and hack their CTOS hub. Deportation limbo, horrible living conditions, unexplained disappearances. It's almost as if the media are deliberately ignoring the situation here in favor of... Oh, look here, Beatrice Stokely, 89, recently took up kickboxing to fill up her days. Fascinating. If the EPC is a typical example of how humans treat each other, I'd say a benevolent AI overlord is a step up, wouldn't you?
Sure, Bagley.
Are your documents in order? Is your visa valid? Failure to possess valid status documents is a crime.
I have reconstructed an AR scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Nicely done.
Mapa. Zbiornik gazów Kenny. Plik tek. Zgubiono.